All right, welcome back to Eyes Open Media. It is October 18th, 2017. Hopefully, you guys are doing well, and let me make sure everything is silent so we can begin. Okay, so before we even start, I want to make sure that you guys subscribe to the channel, Eyes Open Media, subscribe to my main channel, Currency 365. And also follow us on Facebook, Currency 365. You can like and follow that page as well. What else is there to talk about before we start? I think that's it. A lot of things crazy. It's been a crazy October, as predicted by several prophets. And you guys, I posted several of their videos. So it's no coincidence that we've had a crazy October so far. I wonder how the last couple of weeks of October are going to be. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be more craziness happening around the world. But anyways, we're gonna deal with it, and we're gonna go on, and we're gonna prosper through it. Okay, you're looking at Realist News here. This is JSnip4 on Twitter. His YouTube, if you guys are trying to find where he's at on YouTube, they actually they shut him down. And I don't know when they're gonna bring him back up. As you can see, he's responding to the CEO of YouTube, which is Susan, and also the YouTube team, and they refuse to respond back to him. Okay, and they also many people have sent them emails, and the emails are coming back. So maybe they shut down an email address or something because the emails are coming back. They're trying to fight for Jason at 4 to get back on YouTube, and I don't know what he did. I'm not sure if it was Las Vegas shootings. I'm not sure if it was North Korea war that's coming. I don't know what it was that he talked about that made them shut his whole thing down. I have no clue. But yeah, so until he gets that situated, thank you. I'm not sure if he's using another channel. I would just create a new Jason at 4 channel, right? Jason at 4 Extreme, Jason at 4 something else, right? And keep it moving until that main channel comes back up. Anyways, just want to let you guys know that because some of you guys are probably wondering where's Jason at 4 on YouTube, and I can't find his videos. Okay, anyways, let's move on. And also, Electronium, the 10% bonus ends in 6 hours. So if you want your 10% bonus plus your 1% sign up bonus, you have about 6 hours and 30 minutes to get some Electronium tokens. If you don't want them, then don't worry about it. Okay, it's only for people that want to get into Electronium ICO. The links it should be the first link in the description section. Okay, and that's for the 10% bonus. Of course, the rest, the ICO continues after that bonus with just regular 100 tokens equals 1 cent. Okay, so basically $1 for 100 tokens, so it's an average of about 1 cent per at the price. Okay, and that should be until November 1st, and it should hit exchanges on November 1st or sometime some first week in November. Hopefully, it comes out at 5 to 10 cents and makes a nice run, but we don't know. Let's see here. Now moving on to Iraq, and we got some news here for Iraq, so let's get into it here. And we also have some Trump and Federal Reserve news as well. Okay, Patriotic Union of Kurdistan intends to nominate a new governor of Kirkuk. Now wait a minute, we just had a new governor of Kirkuk. So what is this all about? The intentions of replacement on the governor. Okay, these people are just ridiculous. Okay, so we just had a new governor put in for Kirkuk. Now they're talking about the Patriotic Union of the Kurdistan region talking about changing him, like they have the power to change him. They don't. So I don't know what this is all about, but it's a waste of time. Let's move on to something that else. Abadi orders armed groups other than police to leave Kirkuk. Okay, so Abadi's saying that they have everything under control in Kirkuk, and they're saying that the federal troops have thoroughly imposed security in the province, so everybody else can leave now. So under the control of local police with the support of the counterterrorism services, order to prevent the existence of any armed groups in the province. Okay. Saudi source for economy news: 30 flights a week between Iraq and Saudi Arabia. All right, so That's cool. Says Saudi Arabia and Iraq flights a week, about 30 flights after lifting the ban. All right, so internationalism for Iraq between Saudi there is pretty good. That's going to bring lots of money in from both of them, going back and forth to Saudi Arabia to Iraq. Iraq's policy moves to ban two Kurdish television. Man, Kurdish region is being banned on from everything, man. Goodness gracious. Man, you just vote yes or no, and people, that's all you do, and people just absolutely go in on you, and they won't stop. They hate you that much. It's unbelievable. They'll ban you from everything, even if it hurts their own country. They'll try to destroy you just because you voted yes or no for independence. You didn't actually go independent. You just voted yes or no. Okay, so Mullah suspended his membership in the PUK. Okay, he's probably embarrassed of what's going on with the PUK, so he's like, I think I'm gonna suspend my membership here with you guys. Also here, Saudi participation in the Baghdad International Fair. Okay, I'm not sure if this is their first time participating or what. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why they're making a big deal that Saudi's going to be participating in the International Fair. It's the 44th session of the International Fair, October 21st to the 30th. 60 companies. Maybe Saudi's first time. I don't know. Hmm, I have no clue. But the International Fair has been going on for 44 years, right? So, big deal. If it is Saudi's first time, then that's really good. Barzani will resign in the next 48 hours. We've seen this before, ladies and gentlemen. Um, we've seen this before. I'm just going to say that we've seen this before. It says Washington, D.C. is waiting on the resignation after the recent events, stressing that the government is waiting for the this action during the next 2 days, and otherwise will intervene directly. Okay, this came after the reluctance of the U.S. officials to respond to contacts Barzani, according to Reuters. Okay, so basically Barzani ditched the America and went over to Russia to try to get help from Putin. Basically like Maliki did. I mean, so everybody's no longer going to America for help; they're going to Russia for help. We talked about that the other day. So America said, okay, you want to go to Russia for help and not answer our calls and not adhere to our things. We're going to make sure that you're out of there within the next 48 hours if you don't contact us. So we'll see how this plays out, but we've been here before, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, this guy is in. Look, I mean, the part about it is that makes it even weirder is that this guy has been in president for a long time, and his time is up a long time ago. So I think he's 2 to 5 years overdue, and they haven't even voted for a new president in the Kurdistan region. He's in there illegally, and America's like, you got 48 hours to get out. America, he's been in there illegally for 2 to 5 years. Where you been? Okay, so it's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting when it's like the people that only care about certain things. But when something else happens, almost the same exact, they don't care about it. It's like the people who say who put up on Facebook, or the people who do the flags, pray for France, but they won't say pray for Nigeria. Nigeria, like Ghana has like 500 people killed. They won't put up pray for Ghana, but London has 20 people killed. They put up the flag, pray for London. South America, some place in Brazil has like some type of natural disaster and like 300 people die. They don't put pray for Brazil, but somewhere in Switzerland, 3 people die in a horrific like car crash. They'll put up the flag, pray for Switzerland. So they pick and choose, who they choose to pray for, or a flag that comes up. It's the same thing here. Like, it's like these events where they pick and choose what event is they want to go after and what event they don't. You know what I mean? So they wanted to go after the referendums. Now they want to go after Barzani when they know he's been in there illegally for how long now? Okay, they don't want to go after purchasing power. They don't want to give the citizens anything. They don't want to do. It's like they picking and choosing what events that stir them up, and they want to go after. Same thing and same thing with Americans with the kneeling. Colin Kaepernick kneels, and they go after, everybody goes after him, makes it a big deal. But Marshawn Lynch has been doing it his whole career. Matter of fact, Marshawn Lynch sits and eats food during the national anthem, and not a peep from anybody against Marshawn Lynch on that. And then we saw the soccer lady. The soccer lady went on a kneeled, and no one said anything. Okay, we had several Caucasian men kneel, and no one said anything. Right, so people are picking and choosing. What Jerry Jones kneeled in front of the whole America. No one said anything. Well, I think people did say stuff. Because it was on national television on Monday Night Football, and Jerry Jones was with the Cowboys, and people were disgusted, like, I can't watch this any longer because they're disrespecting my flag. Not to mention that, the American teams never even stood for the national anthem. They were in the locker rooms until 2009. So they're disrespecting the flag, but yet you wear the flag on your shirt. That's disrespecting the flag. You put the flag on a pencil or on your desk or in school and all that. People disrespect the flag all day long, and no one cares about it. And like I said, people are choosing and picking what they want to be mad about. And that's exactly what's going on in Iraq. They are picking and choosing what they want to be mad about. Why isn't America angry about Abadi taking his time to liberate his entire country? He still has Rawa and Qaim. Has anybody heard anything about Rawa and Qaim? Like, what happened to the start of the operation in Rawa and Qaim? Right? It's been over 3 years, and you're telling me these people are sitting in Rawa and Qaim waiting 3 years to be liberated from Daesh and ISIS? Are you kidding me? That's how you know that they're not. If I walk through Rawa and Qaim, I guarantee you that place, those areas are liberated. There's no way that people would sit there and allow Rawa and Qaim to go 3 years and be under the control of Daesh and ISIS and let those people rot. Okay, I mean, godly, but yet in the public eye, that's exactly what's happened. It's been 3 years, and he still has not announced the full liberation to go into Rawa and Qaim, because guess what? All of a sudden, he told them, "Nah, we're going to delay that, and let's go into Kirkuk and let's get Kirkuk back." Okay. So and America wasn't mad about that, right? So here we go, picking and choosing what we want to be mad about, right? So, it's something that a lot of people have seen and noticed. We get mad over this, but then when somebody else does it, we don't care. It's like, wait a minute, you got mad over this. He's doing the same thing, and you don't care because you're picking and choosing what you're mad about, and that's very dangerous. And that's not. First of all, it's unfair because that means that anybody can copycat and get away with it. So if I see somebody, if somebody sees somebody shoot up 19 people and you care about that, and then somebody else goes behind them and shoots up 19 people and you don't care, and the world doesn't care, then that person gets off scot-free. And he did the same crime, but you're only focused on this one. Oh, because he had dreadlocks. Okay, and the other guy had a nice fresh cut. Oh, you know what I mean? That's the world we live in now, and it's unbelievable, but it is what it is. And so let's keep it moving here. The governor of the central bank is discussing with the Security Council important files. Okay, and now, of course, the important files is lifting the freaking value, in our opinion, right? That's what it should be. It was removing all restrictions, the MCP, and getting this currency ready to go and putting a value on the currency as well. And we're hoping that's what they're talking about, and of course, talking about the terrorism, money laundering, and all these other things. But we hopefully that in these closed room sessions, they're talking about when it's going to come out, when do they think it's going to come out, what rate, and all these other things. I'm hoping that's exactly what they're talking about in these meetings as well. But I don't know. I don't know if Alok's going to give too much information out of there. Um, okay, Attorney General Sessions testifies on Capitol Hill. Okay, so that's breaking news. Okay, Trump says here that the Federal Reserve's board chairman decision is coming soon. Okay, man, you know what? What are the odds that this decision might come the same day as a revaluation? What are the odds would that be? Right, 1 in a trillion. um. So yeah, so he's got Kevin, and he has John Taylor. He has and that's Kevin Warsh and John Taylor and Jerome Powell and also Gary Cohn and Janet Yellen. Those are the 5 people that he's going to choose from to be the next Fed chairman. He might keep Janet Yellen on there, or he might not. And I don't even think it's, they can say that it's Trump's decision, but I think it's Kissinger's and the Rothschilds and all the other people's decision. I think it's the bankers and the elitist decision, not Trump. Trump's just a puppet, right? So I don't think it's Trump's decision. I don't know. United States president doesn't have power like that, right? It's the guys over top of him that are pulling the strings. So it could be Kissinger's decision, Rothschild's decision, Soros' decision. We don't know who's going to be making this decision. Now, of course, Janet Yellen, if she stays in there, she's going to do quantitative easing 4, and that's going to drop. And that's going to be the death of the dollar. We all know that, and that's something that we said that as the end game to the American economy is quantitative easing 4. Okay, QE4 is what they're going to call it, right? And that will be the end of the American dollar, American economy. Yeah, and then I think we'll see a mass exit into Canada and some other places like that because America will just be getting destroyed with QE4. So we don't want, Janet Yellen that's her plan to do QE4. So I don't know about the other guys. I don't know anything about the other guys. John Taylor's name sounds good. That's why, I don't know about the other guys. Trump says they're all good candidates. The fact that Trump says that Janet Yellen's a good candidate is very disturbing. Since I have great respect for them all, how can you have respect for Janet Yellen, who has done quantitative easing after quantitative easing after quantitative easing and have lied to the American people in our faces over and over and over again about a recovery that was never a recovery. America has never recovered from 2017, 2008, depression days. Never has. Actually, we were worse because now we have way more debt on top of debt. There's no jobs. Many people are homeless than before. And she has the nerve to every time say that. That America's in a better position. We're recovering. Yet she didn't even raise interest rates under only one time under Obama, and that's right when he was leaving. Then she starts to raise interest rates because Obama told her, don't do it underneath me, do it underneath. If Trump gets in there, definitely get in there and raise interest rates. And Donald Trump even said it himself. If I get in presidency, I guarantee you Janet Yellen is going to raise interest rates on me over and over and over and over again because she's going to try to want it to collapse on me, the economy. That should tell you that there's no recovery. Because if Janet Yellen is not that confident on just doing interest rates during Obama, then there is no recovery. She's hiding the recovery because she can't even raise interest rates, right? And so now she starts to raise interest rates. And the dollar's tanking, it's at 93 now, and the economy hasn't recovered. In my opinion, it hasn't recovered. There's a bunch of homeless people around America. You know what I mean? Like it's just crazy. And one of the things that I thought Donald Trump would implement immediately was Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies into his, into the economy of America, but they've been one of the places that, you can't do ICOs in America. You can't do this in America. You can't do that in America. It's like, dang, you know what I mean? Like, they're trying to shut down exchanges in America. Like they're doing a lot in America. Banks don't want to mess with you in America now if you're buying and selling Bitcoin. Like, it's crazy. You would think Donald Trump would use the cryptocurrencies to actually, better pay off all the debt of America and do other things. But like I said, when you got Kissinger and all the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers and the bankers and George Soros there. Yeah, you can only do so much as a president, man, because they're gonna continue to threaten you to take you out if you do something, if you do the things that they don't want you to do. And so Donald Trump's in a hard place right now because he knows that he could definitely use the profits of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, and he can even come out with American crypto coin, right? And use those profits to wipe out the debt and do a lot of things with that and fix up America. But I don't know, he's not doing it, and you would think as a businessman that's something that he would have already been doing. Now you have Russia coming out with the Russian ruble, crypto ruble, and you're going to see a lot of companies and countries come out with their own coins. I wouldn't be surprised if we have a Google coin, IBM coin, Indian coin, and China coin, and all these other things, right? Maybe one day we'll get an American coin. I know we're going to have a Fed coin soon, so we could have an American coin as well. I don't know, but they should have been done this, and all the debt would have been paid off by now if they did. Tillerson to Abadi. Washington does not recognize the referendums of the region and supports the rule of law. Okay, great. Zencash, not the crypto. This is a I think internet service. Yeah. Zencash and Hearns signs an incorporation agreement to enhance the experience of internet service in service bills in Iraq. Okay, so cool. So this is the future, destined for electronic transactions away from the use of paper currency. This partnership will boost mobile and internet payments, which will support the transition to a non-cash economy. Yeah. Okay. And I think that is it. So so everybody's going paperless here. So Iraq's going paperless, and they're gonna have to lower notes, but other than that, they're going paperless. Almost everything is gonna be through mobile payments and electronic payments, ATMs, Visa card, MasterCard, bank transactions, and little to do with the paper money. And if they use it, it'll be the lower notes and coins that they will be using in the local markets. Okay, for those that are, those that don't have the access to all this. Other than that, I think that is it. Let's finish it off here with crypto news. Cryptos were down big earlier. I think they're coming up now. At least Bitcoin is. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, they're coming back up. So Bitcoin's almost at 5,400 again. It was all the way down to 51. I saw it at like 5180. So that's a nice buy. So whoever bought it at 5180, good job. You know what I mean? So back to almost 5,400 there. Ethereum coming up as well. Ripple's down 13%. Bitcoin Cash down big. Litecoin only down 4%. Dash down 4%. NEM down just a little bit. And NEO down 7%. BitConnect only down 3%. Monero down 6%. IOTA down a little bit. Ethereum Classic down 7%. Misa Gold down 3%. Okay. Qtum down a little bit. Stellar Lumen down 12%. Zcash down almost 5%. Stratus up 9%. It's like every time I try to not really talk bad, but every time I talk about a coin that is like going back to zero, in my opinion, the bulls come in there and try to run it up to try to keep it alive. EOS is at 55. 10x is up 6% today. That's pretty good. Gas is down 11%. So mostly a down day today. Monaco coin down 15. Only a few coins are up. Many of them are down though. Poplar's down. Chain coin down 8%. Dogecoin down. OX is up 7%. Regal coin down a little bit here, 32. Some people are locked out of Regal coin. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I think they their accounts were had misinformation in it. Basically, so they had extra coins in their accounts, and then their accounts got locked out. So that the Rego community could go in there and adjust their coins in their settings on their dashboard. And for some reason, these people have been locked out of their accounts for 7 to 10, 15 days, and then others that just got on board Rego Coin, they're having no issues. They're able to go in there, trade with the lending. Well, I'm not sure if they. I know they can buy the coin. I'm not sure they can. I'm not sure they have the trading bot available yet for lending. I'm not sure. I don't know, but many other people are having no problems with Rego Coin, and then the people that came in the ICO period, a lot of them have been locked out of their accounts because they had the accounts didn't have the right numbers in them, and Rego said that they were going to be fixing that, and they still haven't fixed it for some reason, and people are still locked out. So it's kind of confusing there. I haven't started anything in Rego Coin yet until all that confusion is over. So once all that confusion is over, I'll be starting my lending in Rego Coin. Buying some Rego Coin and doing my lending to the bot. But right now, because of that, I'm not doing anything in Rego Coin until all that mess is over and fixed. If it's not fixed, then I'm not going to do anything. We have BitConnect, right? BitConnect's working fine. It's definitely went through the test of time. It's been for a long time now, and it's continuing to boom. And I think the reports on I think somebody said that the reports Crypto Reports has BitConnect hitting $6,400 in the future or something like that. So wow, and remember, what did I tell you guys? BitConnect is following Bitcoin. I mean, just look at the chart here. It's almost identical to Bitcoin. Look at that. So it's only, and the reason why is because the BitConnect crew is buying up almost all of the Bitcoin. They said they want to hold 30% of the Bitcoin in the world, right? That's out there. So there's 16 million Bitcoin. Of course, there's going to be 21 million that's going to be ever created, and they want to hold 30% of it. So if that is the case, then Bitcoin's going to go up. If that's the case, Bitcoin's going to hit 1 million because these guys are going to hodl the Bitcoin, and then their coin is also going to see tremendous upside for hodling the Bitcoin, and it's going similar to Bitcoin. You can see there almost identical charts to Bitcoin. And I told you guys that about a week ago, that BitConnect's chart is almost identical to Bitcoin. So a lot of people are saying, wait a minute, if that is the case, then I'm going to take my Bitcoin, I'm going to dump it into BitConnect and buy a whole bunch of BitConnect coins, because BitConnect's sitting here at $180. And if it's identical to Bitcoin, I know that Bitcoin's going to 100,000 plus. That means BitConnect's going to be going to 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 plus, and that's going to give me a bigger percentage. So that's why, that's another thing. I mean, I say diversify. You know what I mean? Diversify. Your options, always diversify, and don't put everything in one basket unless it's Bitcoin. If you're holding Bitcoin and everything's in Bitcoin, you're fine. That's the main coin, right? If Bitcoin goes down, everything goes down with it. So you know what I mean? So if you're all in Bitcoin, fine. That's the only coin that I think personally that somebody should be all in, because Bitcoin dictates every other coin. So if you're all in Bitcoin, you don't have nothing else, that's fine. You're in good shape to go to 100,000 plus in Bitcoin, and you can just buy the dips and continue to ride it up. If you're in, but other than that, diversify your coins into other coins. Take some chances with ICOs if you have extra money, and just have fun. You gotta have fun. Don't be boring in this as well. Because that's not what you want to have fun doing investing as well. Okay, so that's it. Talk to you guys later. Then we covered enough. We covered a lot of things on this video. I know I'm gonna get some dislikes because people. It is what it is. Some of the topics people don't agree with, and it is what it is. I'm here to share my opinion. You guys are free to share your opinion as well on your channels, on your platforms, and I'm not going to dislike it because free speech is free speech, and we have that right as of right now to do it. But of course, many people are being censored to give free speech. So I'm open to free speech, guys and girls. So I don't really care. Okay. So anyways, talk to you guys later. Peace out. God bless. Eyes open. Bye.